Hello, and welcome to this video presentation brought to you by the Greater Boston Joint Apprentice and Training Committee. Thank you for your interest in the finest apprenticeship program in the Commonwealth, and we believe anywhere in the country. You are taking the first step to a new career as an electrician or telecommunications technician. Now, the work begins. The number of those who apply for the apprenticeship far outnumber those of you whom were accepted. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide if a career in the electrical construction industry is what you want to do with your life. You won't hurt our feelings or be letting us down in any way, should at any point in the near future you decide this program isn't for you. Over the course of this video, we will clearly explain, very honestly and very directly, what you can expect and what's expected of you as your apprenticeship path begins. If you choose to continue, do your best and master this trade. You'll find this line of work to be extremely rewarding, with a great standard of living that includes incredible benefits and a retirement plan that in today's day and age is one not many are offered, much less provided. You'll be involved in shaping this city's skyline for years to come. A Local 103 electrician or telecommunications technician is an artisan, a professional, a skilled, trained and safe member of the IBEW.
My name is Christopher Jacory Footman, and I'm a Local 103 IBEW member. I moved here from Beaufort, South Carolina. Before getting into the program, I actually worked 9 years non-union with the electrical company. I'm going back through the whole program. I started all over from scratch, and I think it's a very good thing that they had me do that because it's actually sharpening up my skills. With this program and with the union, they give you a chance to learn, get a free education, and you move up with your skills. Word of mouth will take you a long way in this life. So if you do good work, other people will see it and they'll pass it along to other people and you'll be successful. I don't never knock any job no man has or whatever like that. Whatever you do is totally up to you. But if you get with 103, you're on the winning side.
Your job as an apprentice is to learn the trade and do what you're told as it relates to tasks and responsibilities both on the job and here in the classroom. At the beginning, you'll have to learn and follow strict rules which may not make immediate sense to you. Things like JATC rules, union rules, building code, shop and safety rules. These are non-negotiable and are in place for a reason, to keep everyone safe. The first 2,000 hours, or approximately 1 year, you will be on probationary status with the JATC. During the probationary period, your attitude, skills, and behavior will be evaluated. Substandard performance in any area will not be tolerated and may put you at risk for being dismissed from the program. At the beginning, you'll be given basic tasks like collecting supplies, moving materials, getting coffee for your coworkers. Best advice? Do it. As a first-year apprentice, you will be on the bottom and need to prove yourself. Remember that your reputation starts today, and it will follow you throughout your entire career. A good reputation generally makes you more employable. A bad reputation can keep you from being employed and staying employed. The union is bigger than just you. A bad apprentice is a bad member and does nothing but to hurt everyone. Your attitude and work ethic will be on display every hour of every day. A construction site is made up of different trades, and every trade is a team. You must play your part, just like everyone else. This isn't high school or even college. This is a profession, a dangerous profession that requires continual learning and attention to detail. Failing means putting people, including yourself, at risk of being hurt or worse. As such, safety is a top priority. Be smart, be professional, be a union electrician or technician. You may not fully understand what that means just yet, but know that Local 103 and the JATC work for the better welfare of all its members, including you. The union doesn't guarantee you a job, the union doesn't owe you a job, and work in this business is unpredictable. Being laid off is a possibility. You'll move from job to job and project to project. The economy, weather, and the contractor's ability to win jobs can all have an effect on how much you actually work. The days are long. The weather is extreme, hot in the summer, very cold in the winter. However, when things are good, you may have the ability to work all the hours you can handle. Picking up overtime will help the slower periods seem shorter and not as hard to manage. Your work site will always change. No 2 days will be the same. Each project is a new start, with new people, new challenges, and new opportunities. That's what most who choose construction like about their career. There's a pride that comes with the work and a deeper appreciation for what it means to earn a living.
I'm Megan Walsh, and I'm a local 103 member. I'm from Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I'm 19 years old. I went to Shawshene Technical Valley Vocational School. We come for free. Books are free if we go to school every single day without missing any. It's only 1 day for 8 hours, and it's like a regular school curriculum. You got 2 semesters. It's hands-on, and I'm not sitting behind a desk all day. I get to do stuff. It's not boring. There's always something to be done. The labor part of it's a little more difficult, but most things I can handle. I'm glad that I'm not going to be stuck in debt when I graduate. I can do what I want with all the money that I'm making at such a young age, saving it up for a future, buying a house. Everyone's super nice, and they help me learn on the job every day. You learn so much, and it's a really good place to be.
The JATC is funded by the union and the contractors who belong to the Boston chapter of the National Electrical Contractors Association. School runs from mid-September through late June. In all, 30 weeks comprise a typical school year. On school days, which is 1 day per week, a perfect attendance record isn't exceptional, it's expected. The rest of the time, you'll be on the construction site, working and earning money. Homework, as with any sort of formal education, is part of this program too, and is an expectation throughout. How much time you will spend on homework will depend on your comprehension of the subject matter. Being early is on time. Acceptance into and continuation in the JATC apprenticeship is contingent upon passing a drug test before you can begin, and is done randomly throughout the apprenticeship. Failing a drug test will be cause from termination from the program. Let us repeat that point. There is zero tolerance for substance abuse, and you will be randomly drug tested throughout the apprenticeship. You'll have the choice of 2 career paths, electrical or telecommunications. You'll learn more about each of these later in the program, but know you'll be able to specialize in different areas of the industry to suit your needs. As you gain experience and show competency in both knowledge and attitude, you'll be given more responsibilities, both here at school and on the job. Upon completion of the apprenticeship, in addition to being a licensed electrician or technician, you'll be the most educated electrician or telecommunications technician in the electrical industry. And as such, you'll be worth more, able to earn more, and that comes with a responsibility to be more. The JATC of Greater Boston is the finest physical representation of electrical training in the region and perhaps anywhere in the country. 2 different facilities complete with traditional classroom and non-traditional hands-on laboratories comprise this state-of-the-art campus, which is unrivaled by our competition. The Greater Boston Joint Apprenticeship Training Center's primary mission is to develop the most skilled, responsible, and responsive electricians and technicians in the United States of America. We are dedicated to building professionals who have the expertise, character, and sense of teamwork that bring value to the clients they serve, the union they represent, and the contractors who employ them. Philosophically, our belief is that when you hire a local 103 electrician or telecommunications technician working for a NECA-affiliated contractor, you're hiring the best. Students are selected from a top-notch pool of candidates, where applicants well outnumber available positions. We only take the best and brightest to begin with. Then, ours is a 5-year intensive program, where by the end, graduates spend more than 1,000 hours in these halls, at these stations, and in these seats, becoming true professionals in a career which makes a difference to this area's cities and towns. Each are held to strict attendance policies, where more than 2 absences automatically disqualify someone from continuing the program. All apprentices are drug-free and randomly drug tested to ensure they stay that way. There are minimum requirements for grade point average, and at the end of each school year, each student must pass a competency exam so as to ensure that no one just barely gets through, but rather proves they're ready to move on. Early in the program, students apply to either the electrical program or the telecommunications program. Both offer the same core curriculum, but specialization for each sector of the industry. They're taught by those who work in the field, the best journeymen and technicians in the industry. In general, they start with the basics and progress as time moves along, following national standards. In particular, what a student may learn here are the skills, but also the foundation to build a family-sustaining, livable wage and a career in construction. Simply put, the best training money can buy. And that's perhaps the best part. We're 100% self-funded, without any assistance from the taxpayer. Through collective bargaining, because NECA-affiliated contractors hire these apprentices and journeymen from Local 103 IBEW, they together fund the program with their wages. But what the customer and the citizens of the Commonwealth get back are projects that we all live and work in, that we go to dinner at and drive by each and every day. So, knowing all this, is a career as a union electrician or technician right for you? Do you really want to be an electrician or technician? Do you really want to commit to a career in construction? Are you ready to start at the bottom and work your way up? Are you willing to show up early every day without fail? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should continue with this process. If you answered no, or there's any lingering doubt or confusion, then please ask for more information and think critically about this choice. Above all, please know that we want you to be here. We want you to succeed, but you have to want it as well. Applications for admission to the JATC are accepted once a year, generally in the fall. Those selected will be required to take an aptitude test within a few months of applying. If the minimum score required is met, then you'll be scheduled for an interview in the spring. Here are the requirements needed prior to applying for the apprenticeship. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to your attendance in the Greater Boston Electrical Apprenticeship Program.